Hi, everybody. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, everybody.
How you all doing? How you doing?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm good, thanks. So hi, everybody. Sorry, we're saying hi, everybody, because we were just
But don't you
laughing
think
about
it's cute the way she goes, hi, everybody?
Welcome to another episode of the 2Ks podcast. And thanks again for all the follows, likes, comments. And last week we didn't get so much
It was boring.
yeah, we don't blame you guys. We didn't get much interaction.
But it was something that was requested by a few of you guys because that's why we did it. We thought it would be something different.
Yeah, but it just wasn't so.
It was boring.
It was boring, and we apologize.
No, we don't.
Not for keeping you all on the edge of your seats. But this week, we have some interesting topics to talk about.
Not really interesting topics. We're just taking it back to being a little bit lighthearted and enough about meh.
Yeah, like we get it, guys. Like we've decided over the last 6 months, we honestly think and we hope we've helped people with how we with the depression and anxiety,
not feeling alone. Like
Yes.
it really is a real thing.
And we here for everybody that is, well, Kelly mainly, just go sit on her couch.
We literally said that we're not going to mention.
Yeah.
I don't want this podcast to become about Kelly K.
Yeah, so it's not that we forgetting what we've spoken about. We are trying to just move on from it. And yeah, if you do need help or tools for it, Kelly is available.
Guys, I'm so open to topic ideas from our viewers. Like, the more random, the better.
Yeah,
because we want to keep it real. We want to keep it like real life shit and stuff everyone goes through. Like when I walked in this morning, I said to Kristal, we're talking about fucking kids today. And she was like, oh my God, again, how many times do you want to talk about kids?
Yeah.
And I was like, I just feel like people out there don't feel hugged enough. And they feel like
the ones
they're
with
failing.
the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, like, even if I'm talking, great example, we were in Woolworths the other day.
Yeah.
And Levi, I mean, he's turning 13 and he
They just think, Kelly.
So he did something, and obviously me being me, I turned around and I was like, you better fucking stop, come now. And a mom came up the escalators and she just gave off like a little giggle. And I turned around and I was really embarrassed and I was like, I'm sorry. And she's like,
understand.
I got two, baby. I felt so seen. I looked and I was like,
That happened with me. I think I was with Ethan. And everything is I want, and he nags.
Every single time they go to the shop,
Yes,
they have
it's something
to get something.
for something different.
That's our fault, though.
So anyway, we're walking out of Checkers, but he's nagging me in Checkers, but he's pushing me like the whole time while he's nagging me more. So anyway, I'm like, Ethan, please, boy, you make me forget half the stuff I need because you don't stop fucking nagging. Anyway, him and I are having
gentle parenting.
Him and I are having well, not an argument, but like I'm trying to be like poised, and he's like nagging. So behind me is this Indian lady with her two children, and I don't know what they did, but she was giving it to them. So I looked at her and I said, but aren't these children thick, eh? She goes, absolutely. She goes, you can never rest. And I swear, like you said, it was like you were seen for that absolute second of everyone's children aggravated.
Except when you get like a Karen in the shop. Then I
haven't met one of those yet.
Oh, no, I had one. And it was in Woolworths again. I don't only shop at Woolworths. And it wasn't even that bad. Anyway, Levi was in like the little...
But was this recently? Or
No, he was about 2.
Okay.
So I got him a baby chino and we were shopping and whatever. And he was carrying on, kicking legs, wanted this. I mean, that kid wanted to eat a raw millie and drink a chocolate at the same time. And I said to him, dude, one or the other, like calm down, this and that. And she turned around and she said, okay, but maybe he's hungry.
I tell Amber that all the time.
Shame. And I was just like, wow, maybe I should fucking slit your throat.
But sometimes Aston is really naughty. He's like, Aston is a problematic little boy.
He's the baby. He's the last born.
I know.
He's the youngest out of all the cousins.
He is really the naughtiest out of all, hey?
Aston is adorable.
And Kiki, every day Kiki has to buy him a present. Dinkum. And if I don't get him a present, it is world
Yeah, but that's what he's become accustomed to, guys. This is what I'm saying. Gentle parenting, and then you want to complain about it.
No, even if you try
obviously they're going to push the limits, But because you give in and because you're allowing it, obviously he's going to roll with it.
No, you don't. No, I can't even. You know what? You just give it to him so he can shut up.
Yes, but it's sometimes bad. That's also...
It is so bad. Like we were now in the game reserve in the Pilanesberg. And
he wanted... With how many children?
With 5 of them.
Okay.
And he's the baby. So he wanted...
Who was all with you?
My mom, my sister, my 2 kids, and Amber's 3 kids.
Charmaine, why are you still... Your mother's strong, eh?
God bless her. I don't know why she punishes herself. If I had the option to stay home, I would.
It's also because she gets to swear, you and Amber, about being mothers.
Probably how bad we are as being mothers. Yes. We got to interview her about how bad Amber and I are.
I don't know if I want... Charmaine, I love you, but you are my biggest critic.
Yeah, actually, you got a taste of it.
I don't know if I could handle her live right here.
So anyway, listen to this. So we go to the game reserve. So, you know, in the Pilanesberg, there's this it's called the Welcome Center, but it's like at least 25 minutes from Bakuban's main gates to the center because the roads are so bad. There's like potholes and that. So he asked me before we left, Kiki, I want a toy. I said, Aston, there's no toys here.
Did you tell him we're in the wild?
Yes, I said, there's only animals, boy. Oh, no, he wanted a fish.
Oh.
It started with a fish. He wants a fish. Because the other day, I don't know what he was nagging me for. So I said, let me come up with something.
Like a real live fish in a bowl.
Yes, but now I said, let me be ridiculous. And I told him a fish. So then he got stuck on he wants a fish.
Yeah, well.
Really wants a fish. So I put it off. So now that day he woke up, he remembered he wanted the fish. I never got him the fish. So I said, boy, we're in the game reserve. There's no water. So there's no fishes. I can't go buy you a fish. No, he needs a fish. He'll even take an electric fish.
Oh, my God.
So I said, okay, we'll go look for an electric fish. Do you know that child cried from the Bakuban gate for 30 minutes to the welcome center? He got distracted by an ice cream. So I said, okay, I'm safe. We bought him 2 ice creams because he's got to have...
Do you not take any bottles of chloroform on these trips or anything?
So he's got to have 2 ice creams. Hey? He cannot have 1. When you buy him an ice cream, it has to be 2 ice creams. And he eats 2 ice creams.
Oh.
So anyway, I said, okay, thank God he's forgotten now about...
The fish.
So we sit, we have pizza and that, and then we get back in the car. Now we're going to carry on our game drive.
No, we're going for the fish.
And does this bloke remember... Oh, he didn't get that fish. Do you know he cried for 1.5 hours for a fish?
That's when you need the chloroform.
It's like unbelievable. And you can buy him a toy now and he'll play with it for 2 seconds. And as he walks past another shop, he's like, Kiki,
something better.
I need this also.
To this day, and it's completely our fault. To this day, Levi is still the same.
And Ethan's like that. He cannot walk in a shop without something.
Guys, Levi had a goldfish. He was about 3 or 4. Got him a little gold. I mean, it's cute when they're that age. You know, he even got like a Finding Nemo tank and it had little lights and bubbles. And he was very, very good. Like Levi was really good with his stuff and being organized and, you know, a little bit OCD and I don't know what the fuck has happened. But anyway, so he got this black like angelfish and we called him Flippy. I don't know why. Anyway, he had 4 flippies.
How long did Flippy live for?
Like the first one was about 3 weeks, and then I replaced him. And then Levi came running in and he was like, Flippy's sleeping. And I went in and I was like, that bitch is belly up, my man. And I was like, shh, okay,
but it's funny how they die though.
Well,
the goldfish.
I'm like, Leave, what you doing? No, we were playing cards.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, okay, shame, we can't murder animals. But bless him. And then like a whole thing of food and
so he killed them.
Bubble bath. We just wanted to see. Bless him.
Oh, wow.
So he had 4 flippies. And eventually, on the last flippy, it had like a little bit of white on its fin. So Levi came and he was like, you won't believe what's happening to he's fading. Like he's changing color and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, the kid's like 4, hey? So I was like, you know what's happening?
He's dying.
He's getting old. Because I couldn't find a plain black one. I said, he's getting old, my man. So when this one goes,
can't get another one.
We're done with Flippy. Well, he didn't know that I was replacing them. He just thought this was one constant
all
Flippy.
The time.
And by the grace of God, that one lasted about 8 fucking months.
That's a long time to look after a fish. Eh?
Yeah, because he was just like shame. And the smell. Because you got to clean that tank.
Yeah, tank.
Minimum once a week.
Yeah. And they're quite dirty animals.
No, filthy. And strings of shit. No, also, okay, so anyway, fucking kids and fish and shit.
Yeah, but children are really like, it's not even a joke. It's really like Aston has put me off ever, even the thought.
Don't you feel like abused into getting pets because of your children? Like, I must be honest, we had
animals.
pets. I love animals. We had pets our whole lives growing up. Like, you name the stray, we brought it in. Like, not even a pet. I think my brother saw like a dwarf walking one day, like a little black dwarf. And he was like, hey, my man, Stru's God, hey, that came and lived in our house. I swear to God. I'll phone him right now. I think his name was Elias.
A real human dwarf.
A human walking with like a stick and a rucksack. And my brother felt sorry for the oak. And my mom said, but like a cat or a dog, fuck a chicken. But a person. Dwarf. And he said, shame, Mom, it's just like maybe 1 or 2 nights. He lived. I think, dude, I'm not joking. I think he pulled like a cat and he went somewhere else to die. But I don't even remember him leaving. He could still be there. You don't know the strays. So then, like Marquis come along and, cleanliness and stuff. And Levi wanted, he had all his pets at his nana's house.
No, hold on. You're the snake lady and spider lady. You see, I would rather die.
No, but then I thought to myself, I can't limit my son. Like,
but do you like snakes and spiders?
You see, I don't mind them.
But do you touch it?
Yes.
And you're okay with it?
Well,
so if you were in, hold on, now this is a serious question. If you were in, say, where we were at Bakaban, and there was a spider, you don't mind like spiders?
No. I have to know what spider it is. I won't just pick up any spider.
No, but even if you're sleeping, are you scared that there's a spider going to come on you because you're in the wild?
Guys, can I be dead honest with you?
Or you not doesn't bother you?
The bigger the spider, the more comfortable I am.
Wow.
Because depending on which one it is, they're less harmless. Like, don't give me a sex spider. Don't give me a violent spider. Don't give me a black widow.
I don't know the difference. I just know it's a spider.
Give me a pink salmon bird eater tarantula and I'll sit with it on my palm.
Why though?
Just for my son. I'm a boy mom. And I had to adjust,
and
guys.
Snakes?
Okay, so we started with a dog.
Okay. A flippy. You started with a flippy.
We started with flippy. But also you must remember, my brother bred snakes in his bedroom in our house.
No, Kelly.
Okay. He had about 16 tanks.
No, Kelly.
Built in on the walls. My mother never went into his room. He had Egyptian skinks. He had bearded dragons. He had, you name it.
You're giving me the krills.
He had all the pinkies that he had to feed them and the crickets and the worms. No, it was, and he loved it. So I think that got passed down to Levi because I never promoted getting tarantulas and snakes and lizards.
I will die. I can't do that. And I will blame my cousin. He's big now. But when they were small, they had frogs. Like these exotic frogs.
Okay, no, that's the more colorful, the more poisonous.
They had the most amazing exotic frogs, eh? And they had to feed them live crickets.
Yeah.
Okay, so my little cousin was very naughty when he was younger. And what he did, and I was never scared of things. Like, I didn't like them, but I wasn't scared of them.
Yeah, look, don't come and jump and land on my boob and have a chat. He took a handful of
live crickets
and
in
threw
this
them at
passage and threw them at me.
I would have screamed
to kill him. But from that day, like the fear of
no, but also that's crickets forever.
Yeah,
that's crickets in your house forever. Try get rid of crickets.
That was terrible, and that's why I don't like those animals. Because I know they have to eat live animals.
Yeah, but you keep it.
Shame, and then they even eat the mouse. You buy the little pink mouse.
No. I can't do pinkies.
It is a mouse.
It's pinkies, yeah. So they don't even have fur. Their eyes aren't even open.
It's like that's horrible.
But the snake that Levi got was an albino. It was a banana.
And does it make is it big like a snake?
Guys, I can't believe I forgot what it was. Yeah, he was huge, man. A python.
Oh, wow, just a python.
No, man, but it was completely harmless, non-venomous. But he really was. So stretched out, like arm to arm.
Did it ever get lost in the house?
Never. But he did. Like if Levi took him out the tank and stuff like that, he would chill with Levi on the bed.
But now I'm going to ask a stupid question, but I really mean the question. Do those kind of animals have, like a dog? Like, a dog, like you have a bond with a dog.
Yeah.
Do snakes and that have that kind of bond with someone?
No.
Not at all.
Not that I know of. Personally, I never had a bond with him.
Okay, so it's just that
his name was Larry. I never
so
had
you
a
don't
bond
think
with
they
him.
like that's on I know I sound thick.
No, you don't at all.
But I'm being honest, like they don't
I did have a bond with my tortoise though. I'm telling you now, that motherfucker knew me.
But tortoises understand,
If I called him, he came.
Tortoises really
He wouldn't
understand.
go to anyone else.
Bunnies, so snakes don't have that, like, I don't know what you call it.
I don't think so. They're just always so
So they don't know who's who? Or did they know Levi was Levi? And do you think they know the difference?
Look, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. Like, seriously. So it would just be Levi and I taking him out the tank. So if it was someone else, no one else would touch him. Fabian would literally go to Levi's bedroom door and stand there and he'd be like, boy. Because, you know, he had the tarantulas and he had the ball python. That's what he was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was a banana ball python.
You're a very brave mom and well done to you.
But I wasn't going to limit my kid. Then we had lizards, we had chameleons, tortoise, like I said, bunnies. But also remember, like, who feeds them?
You.
Shame. Okay.
Yeah, my kids wanted a duck. And I was like, these dogs will eat those ducks. And they're
everywhere.
Dirty.
They're not dirty. They just shit everywhere.
Yeah, no. So we don't have many animals. We have dogs and they're hard enough. Like the experience with dogs.
Yeah, in the lightning. What did yours do in the lightning?
So Patchy, she's a beautiful little dog. But she's not beautiful. She's like a medium-sized dog. She, for some reason, lately, the last 2 years, I would say, is scared of fireworks. So Diwali and New Year's Eve. Then, bro, that dog's going to get stuck in the burglar bars.
Has she gotten stuck?
Yes, twice. So now I have to leave every door open.
Okay, no, but that's good. At least you leave it open.
Yeah, so now, because even when you think, okay, she's over it, like, all of a sudden, that dog squeezed, and it's a bit of a fat dog, eh?
If she only got it now, it's for the rest of her life.
So now she's become the problem. The other two, I don't know if they're just dumb or what, but they don't care.
Yeah, mine now doesn't care.
They don't care at all. Now she's
so Nevaeh now doesn't care about firecrackers.
Did she before?
Bolts. No, nothing. She doesn't know she's a bull terrier. That dog thinks she's
a puppy.
She sits on the couch, guys. She sits like yeah.
So nothing phases
her. But my previous bull terrier that I had, so Bullet, he did exactly the same thing as yours because the burglar bars and the door and stuff.
And she's such a vicious dog.
He got lodged. In between, we had to get a jack, like for a car,
to open
and put it between the bars and open it.
When we first moved in here, that happened. I was screaming to the neighbor next door. He came running with the jack to open. But she's such a vicious dog. Like, nothing's allowed in her territory.
Oh, shit. So you can't even help her.
No. If she gets stuck in that position, she'll just bite you.
Oh.
So you have, and in general, like if a bird flies there or a mouse.
I've just popped 2 allergies.
Or even a dussie. You know how many dussies they have freaking killed? Yeah. They hunt them.
But that's natural, though. That's them being animals.
Anything in the garden gets destroyed. Anything that moves that's not supposed to be where they are.
But that's animals. That especially territory. But even Diesel. So we had Diesel, but shame, bless him. Like, I think he was a little bit gay because he was very soft and he was
like placid.
Yeah, very. But he would have literal seizures. That dog, guys, it was very bad.
Shame.
So every time there was a thunderstorm coming, and I felt so bad if we weren't home.
But they knew it was coming.
They knew it was coming.
What dog was it?
A bull terrier.
A bull terrier.
I only have bull terriers. And we would have to let him into the kitchen. But guys, it was so bad because he would seize, but like his legs would go straight and he would all over. But then at the same time, he's pissing and shitting everywhere.
I'm laughing.
And I don't know if I want to comfort him or just bag him. You know?
So
shame.
I had a little dog, a Fluffy. It was a real miniature Maltese. Real. A teacup. It was this size forever.
Jackie had 2.
So
with the bull terriers.
And this was I loved Fluffy. Wherever I flew, Fluffy flew with me. Yeah, Fluffy traveled.
The Fluffy from your house?
Yes,
that Fluffy.
That little Fluffy. I had her for 15 years. But she flew. If I went to Cape Town, she flew with me. Wherever I went, the dog went with me. And like, my family don't like dogs, and dogs aren't allowed in the house.
Guys, anyone's house. Really concerned about people that don't like animals.
So hold on. But this Fluffy was allowed in everyone's house. Wherever I went, Fluffy was able to attend.
Yeah, but she was trained and potty trained. Yes. And she wasn't a raging lunatic that was going to rip a 2-year-old's face off.
Anyway, I really loved this dog. And before I moved here, I lived in Baalbek. So our whole family was there. So for some reason, Fluffy was getting old. But she just started having a seizure. You know, she started having a seizure. So anyway, did I panic? So I phoned my cousin and I said, please, I don't know what to do.
Well, pick up and take her to the vet.
So hold on. So this is the one, because my family aren't animal people. So this one cousin was an animal girl. So I phoned her. I'm like, come and help me, please. So anyway, she comes to my house. So she's carrying Fluffy and I'm driving to the vet. So as we get to the vet, I tell the lady, if the dog's going to die, just tell me if she's not going to make it. So the woman looks at me, she goes, no, she just had a seizure. The dog will be okay, you know. But it's, I was very scared. Did she give you like
little car meds that you get for the dog now? You get dog CBD now.
And then the dog was barking. From old age. She had like this.
I met the dog.
Yeah, from old age. So Fluffy
and you're like, she's so cute. And I'm like, where?
Fluffy lived on 4 Mari biscuits for 15 years and tea. She would have tea and biscuits. That was her breakfast. And to keep her alive, I used to give her human medicine, cough mixture.
Oh.
That's what kept her alive. My mom was like, Kristal, I really think you need to
not ever have pets again.
Let the dog go, you know. And I did. I had to go put her down. And that was a terrible experience.
Jeez, like at the amount of animals I had to put down because of this. And especially bull terriers because they're all prone to cancer. But even if dogs came into the yard and they ripped them apart, and I'd be like, I don't know whose it is, but
that's what still has a pulse. These big ones attacked the little one. They actually bit her. And that's after that it was downhill. A lot like what happened to you on the weekend.
Oh, yeah. So geez, welcome to our pet show. Hey?
Yeah.
Guys, Sunday, chilling at home, everything is wonderful. It's the day of the Sabbath, blah, blah, blah. Peace is in the air, and the next minute, so our neighbors have just gotten a puppy. So it's a baby Yorkie, okay? And you know, they're yappers. So every time the dog comes out, it like has a little yap, and if it's alone at home, it has a little yap. So, wow. So Sunday, I'm laying on my bed, I'm reading. Fabian came home from church, so we're chatting. And the next minute I said to him, I'm telling you now, this dog is in our garden. And he was like, no, man, she's just yapping. And I said, I'm like telling you.
Loud.
Like, I can hear. Fabian can't hear shit. Yeah. Like, at all. So he can be in our bedroom and a car crash can literally happen in our driveway. And I'll be like, did you hear that? No. So anyway, moving along, Nevaeh was laying on the carpet in my room.
Yeah.
And as soon as she stood up, all the hair on her back stood up, ears pointed, and I said, oh, Lord have mercy. And she ran, I ran, screaming. But, you know, your chest is already burning because you know what's coming.
What's going to happen.
Oh, guys, it was so bad. So anyway, I get so emotional because I don't want, like, you know, anyway. So I go, I chase, I run, I'm screaming. But like, I know bull terriers and I know how to handle them, and I've pulled a million apart in fights and stuff. But not with a 15-week-old fucking Yorkie, okay?
That must have been terrible, though.
No, listen. This Yorkie took my dog on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Took her on. So Nevaeh even, like, she went, and as I got there,
she stopped.
This Yorkie went straight for Nevaeh's face. So Nevaeh backed a little bit, so I grabbed, you have to put, well, I mean, you don't have to. My mouth goes in her jaw and I pull her back. Yeah. But now I fall because, you know, it's a scuffle now, hey? So I fall, and then Nevaeh's moving, and I've got one leg, and then I smash into the wall. I even got a little roasty. Something's happened. My hand's covered in blood. 27 years later, there's Fabian. La, la, la. Love everything, okay? I lost my grip on Nevaeh. He got Nevaeh. I got the little one. My nerves, hey? So Fabian's standing there, takes the dog inside. He comes back outside. The neighbor comes running, and I was like, dude. Anyway, we figured out the little Yorkie got into our garden through like little...
So the Yorkie your dog didn't jump over the wall to get the puppy?
It was asked, but no. Wasn't going to go there. So anyway, she came through a little drain thing, and whatever the case is, I said, look, wow, we have to fix this type of thing. I looked at Fabian and I said to him, where were you though? Where were you? Because I pretty much got there at the same time as
the dogs got there.
So I ran as fast as the bull terrier did. I haven't ran like that since I was 14, 15 years old. So he tells me he's not like me in the sense where he won't run into a situation blind. He won't just go in and bah. He will assess
the situation.
And then
so
decide.
Do you think he was standing there assessing how in danger you were with the dog?
No. He was assessing how in danger he was. And he thought, okay, I'm going to do this. There we go. Okay, boom. I'm the one bleeding, literally, chest burning, heart attack material. I mean, the dog even crapped on me, for goodness sake, guys. I had to throw my pajamas away.
That is funny. But you're a good person.
It's not funny.
You're a good person, because if my dogs were going to attack another dog, I don't know if I would like... No, I'm not going to go get bitten by a dog. And if really, I'm not.
Can you imagine my neighbor if my dog ripped that dog's head off?
I'd like throw water on them or something, but I wouldn't really I won't.
Unfortunately, I didn't think fast enough to grab the hose along my run.
No, but I wouldn't.
But like the previous ones, we used to throw in the pool when they were fighting and stuff like that.
Yeah, but to do that, you're brave. I don't know what I would do.
I think it's because I've done it my whole life. I'm not even joking, especially just having bull terriers, like pulling them apart and...
I don't want to get bitten by a dog. I really don't.
It's not that... Well, I mean, it depends.
I don't want to get bitten by a dog. My cousins were bit by dogs. It wasn't a good...
Dude, I've been bitten by dogs. So
let's
talk about dog bites. This is so exciting. I've been bitten on my calf, okay? And that was okay. I just had piercing holes. I've been bitten on my elbow. You can see all the little dots. That was by a chow, a teddy bear dog. They are not teddy bears, okay? I've been bitten in my head by an Alsatian. I've been bitten on my bum.
Like real bites?
Real bites. Piercing skin bites.
I wouldn't be able to cope.
Bitten on my bum by a Rottweiler. Maltese poodles. Jeez, like those things are ruthless. And Jack Russells.
I don't like. Wow. I don't know. I don't want to be bitten on my wrist by
a bulbul. Yeah, no, I've been attacked.
No, I don't like.
But I'm also thick. I mean, I was also the kid that would like jump over my neighbor's wall. And
so you deserved to get the bite.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say deserved.
You looked for it.
But like, And also, I don't know if I thought I was an animal whisperer, but like, I liked animals, man.
Shame, you're very cute.
When my tortoise died, guys, I cried. I cried.
Okay, but a tortoise really does know its person. So it would be sad.
My mom murdered it.
Did she?
She let Nevaeh out while...
But how did the dog get to the tortoise? Like...
Because she thought he was a toy. So he was having his sun and grass time and whatever.
But didn't the tortoise go in a shell?
Yes, it went in a shell. But do you want to compare that to the jaw of a fucking bull terrier?
My dog's... I'm not played with my tortoise and it didn't die.
Is your dog a bull terrier?
No, but these big dogs. They played with the tortoise and nothing happened.
How
did they get in the tortoise?
She just... Listen, I raced to the vet. I was in a state. I was crying. I was like, I found it like... Because you know that I have them. I found it like this. I know they do prosthetic shells now and stuff. No, guys, it was bad. No, Fabian, I get home the one day. Fabian's like, I fed Nevaeh two... No, she was busy chewing. And I looked at him and I was like, what's happening here? So he's like, no, I just gave her 2 Viennas. Now listen, guys, when we were kids, our dogs literally ate shit.
But do you give your dog bones?
No.
Do you know, I don't give my dogs bones. They're not allowed bones. And do you know the arguments I have with Mish?
No, but before the dogs had bones. Over the bones. The dogs would eat normal e-pole from Checkers and... random plants in the garden, and bull terriers are known for eating shit. But Nevaeh, he gave her 2 Viennas, rushed to the vets. They kept her overnight for observation. He said, you are losing your fucking mind.
No, I only give my dogs no bones. They're not allowed bones because I believe that's very bad for them. And everyone laughs at me.
It depends on how it splints, and it can get stuck in their gums, it can get stuck in
it doesn't
their throat,
digest.
blah, blah, blah. Anyway, guys, I really feel like Steve Irwin.
Yeah, we really went over the limit here with these animal stories. So let's talk about something more lighthearted.
I would rather take my bull terrier to a shopping centre than a kid, though.
100%.
Like Aston.
I actually want to take you, me and Aston to the shops one day and this camera, and we're going to record how I'm not exaggerating with this
So we've got gentle parenting, and we've got gentle parenting, but like with a full millennial mix. Like, does that make sense?
Have gentle parenting.
You are such a gentle parent.
I don't think
There's nothing wrong with the way you parent.
But I don't think I'm gentle. I think I'm quite rude. You just shouted at me that I was too rude to eat.
No, I didn't shout at you that you were rude. I said you asked him a question and it wasn't followed with please. So you can also speak to your children like with
I
manners.
don't think it's gentle parenting. I think I'm normal.
Yeah, it's fun. But like my kids.
What's your parenting skills?
I told you, it's a blend.
Which
so
means?
Like I think like my parenting isn't even bipolar, it's fucking tripolar. Like what day are we on now? And how do you feel today, my baby? And feel your feelings. And then on other days I just want to fucking boom.
Yeah, no, I'm like the same all the time.
No, it's a good balance. We do have like we've got a really serious thing about respect, but you must also understand the sense of humor in our home and the sarcasm in our home. And I mean, being raised by me, you know.
Yeah.
But there is a line. We have the coolest thing though. We have an open table.
Okay.
So this is something that is really frowned upon by quite a few people because they're like, what? Especially my mother. The first time she heard it, she was like, oh my gosh.
Well, what's an open table?
Open table. Anybody can request it at any time.
Oh, yeah?
But not like 6 times in 3 days. I mean, fuck off.
Yeah.
So we sit down, open table.
All as a family?
All 5 of us. So it's myself, Fabian, Tyler, Gabriel, and Levi. And we sit down and the rules are only one person talks at a time. And you are literally allowed to say whatever you want without consequence. However, it has to be constructive and it has to be something that we can have a solution for. So if you are battling with the way this one's treating you, or if this one did something or said something and it made you feel like that, or you need to vent, or you just need that space, or even with Fabian and I, hey? Like, I mean, sometimes the kids come at me and I'm like, you motherfuckers, wow. But there's zero consequence because it's a safe space. Yeah. And it works for our family. So it's really good communication. Fabian, wow. Because when I say zero consequence, he's like, but don't you think? I'm like, zero consequence, guys. You can say
what you
want.
And
they become confrontational, eh?
Yeah.
Like they'll come at me. They'll be like, the other day when you said and did this, don't you think that was a bit rich from you? And I'm like, my man. But anyway, it's really constructive and it really works, like I said, for our family.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I think that's pretty cool. Otherwise, I do sometimes lose my shit, throw a backhand. Not a lot of people hit their children. Don't hit your children. It's illegal and frowned upon.
Did you hit them when they were small? Yeah, shame we
don't. Okay, when I say hit, guys, I mean like a little, like a nappy tap. The last time Levi got a swat, he really deserved it, but I just backhand. Now I punch him. I'm not even joking. We'll be driving in the
Kelly,
car.
You're funny, eh?
And I'll fucking say something to him and he'll turn around and he'll be like, you're talking so much. And I'm like, dude, he's like, I'm just telling you, I'm letting you know. And I'll just lummy that leg, eh?
That's very horrible.
No, it's hard.
Kelly, we had another topic to talk about here besides the whole
children. Taking our children to the shopping centres. Oh, that's why, because...
Yeah, that's how we got on the children.
I had to put Levi on a leash. And, I mean, he was a good kid. I mean, he really was. He was just a little free spirit. But that child could not be let free in a shop. You know, he was a runner. So I would be the person that had the little wrist thing.
On him.
I would never put a leash on my child. My child is not a dog. No, my child was a fucking dog. Okay. I bought 3 just in case I forgot one in that car and one. And I would walk him around the shops with a little leash.
Does that help?
You're joking. Then I had Nathan and Georgia. So
you don't tell me you put all 3 on a leash.
I had my niece and my nephew. So Nathan was a baby. He was in the pram. And then Georgia and Levi were toddlers. They were like 3 going on 4. Okay. So I would have them strapped to my wrists and I'm pushing the pram. Okay. Then when Nathan started walking, guys, I'm not even joking, because he didn't want to be in the pram, because Levi and Georgia aren't in the pram.
Yeah, why must he?
Listen, and that boy's a strong motherfucker, hey? His character is... So I had 3. I had a pink, a blue, and a mint green. And I would have all 3 of them strapped to me like I'm walking a pack of wolves. And the judgments, hey?
I would be one of those judging,
people would be horrified. They would be like,
But what must you do, though?
Guys, my nerves.
Yeah,
my nerves. Like, I wouldn't even let certain people go to the shops with my kid alone.
Yeah.
Like, it was a
Grayson's
no-no.
there. We still today, we call him Ben. I don't know if you've seen this movie. I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. It was with Michelle Pfeiffer. Old movie. She goes to...
Oh, Ben, he gets lost.
Someone steals him.
Yes.
She goes
and then he comes back and mows her lawn.
Yes, that
my
movie.
Word.
So I call Grayson Ben. because he just disappears in the shops. You know how many times I think I've lost Grayson because he just wanders.
No.
Even now at his age.
I really don't take my eyes off my kids.
And I say, nah, don't be a Ben. Hey, we're going to the shops. Don't be a Ben. Because I made him watch the show. And I said, this is why
this is how quickly it happens.
Look, and there's people.
I did exactly the same thing. I made my children watch videos of kids being abducted. Yeah. And I mean, it happened right here in our backyard.
Yeah, because they don't understand. When I say to them, be careful, don't do this, don't disappear, stay with me. They don't understand. And then I showed them the movie. And
I showed them. And look, it was a lot maybe for their little age, but they understood.
Yes.
So like from 2.5 years old, Levi knew his full name, my full name, and my cell phone number.
Yeah.
I never had child lock on the doors in my car. From the age of 2, he knew how to, but he knew not to fuck around. He knew how to unclip himself and push his arms out so that if I turned around and I said, run, baby, he opened and he knew to run. Like, God forbid something happened.
Yeah.
Always told him to look for a mommy. Look for a mommy if we're in a shopping center and you get lost, which you won't because, but if you do, because it happens, look for a mommy. And if you can't find a mommy, go to a security guard or, and if someone does grab you, throw your body to the floor,
I do
start
think it's
screaming
important,
and swearing.
Especially now with the season coming up with holidays and that.
Oh, my nerves.
Like, really look after, like, tell the children, like I tell my kids, don't, like, we're going here to the shopping center and this is where they steal people. Even as big as they are.
As big as they are.
I say to them, just be careful, be aware of your surroundings and stuff like that. So, Kelly, I think we've really overspoken on this podcast.
I had a lot of fun, though.
It wasn't a bad podcast. Hopefully everyone else enjoyed it and we don't only get 100 views.
But, Kristal, why are we even done? Like, I'm having fun. Like, I want to talk about my kid, the klepto. Has any of your children ever stolen things from shops?
Okay, let's talk about...
Are we raising thieves?
Okay, hold on.
What do you do when something like that
You're
happens?
raising thieves. I love you.
No, but seriously, feral criminals. What do you guys do if you get home and you realize that you weren't charged for something or your kid walked out and he's holding something? Because don't fucking act like your kids don't do it. Like at least once somewhere along the line in your life.
My kids haven't done it yet. But I was a very good citizen the other day.
How the other day?
Very good citizen. Like when was 2 weeks ago? I went to the Glen, to that big Chinese... Value Mart. So I wanted that, like they have this like plastic tablecloth for the tables. So I said, can I have 10 meters? So I paid, because apparently you got to pay first, then they cut the tablecloth. So I went and I paid for 10 meters, but they only had 9 meters and they didn't have the 1 meter. So I said to him, it doesn't matter. Give me the 9 meters and just credit me for the 1 meter. So obviously the lady that was doing the crediting misunderstood them. She credited me for the full 10 meters. So she gave me 600 Rand back in cash. So I'm walking out like a dummy or so. And I'm like, but why are they giving me so much money? Like it was
That was Jesus.
No, that wasn't Jesus. That was only 60. I should have only got 60 Rand and not 600 Rand back.
That was the Lord
90 Rand or something. So anyway, I'm walking out. So I'm like, no. This lady's made a mistake. So I went back inside. And I said to her, lady, you made a mistake.
Did you say lady?
Yeah. I said, you're only supposed to give me 60 Rand, but you gave me 600 Rand. And she's like, oh, thank you. And I felt so good.
No, you do feel good. Look, I'm acting like
no, because at the end of the day, the teller
it's going to fall on her.
Fallen on them, and they wouldn't have to put out their pocket because some people are ugly like that. So that's Harold.
I did have to teach Levi from small that we can't. Look, he didn't steal on purpose, for goodness sake. I mean,
they're kids.
But we were walking out of Mr. Price the one day my mom was with us. I've actually got a video about it. Yes, and he was wearing slops, tracksuit pants, a hoodie. I think he had like green and blue extensions in his hair because Georgia had pink and purple, and this kid was Minnow.
Yeah.
So we're walking out of Mr. Price and we're going to pay the ticket, and he's holding a packet of girls' panties. So I looked at him and I was like, wow, buddy, what you got there? And he was like, I forgot it.
Oh, shame.
So I was like, okay, but you can't just pick up things and walk out of the shop and whatever. So anyway, we're walking back into the shop, and I said, go to the security lady and tell her it was a mistake and give them back to her. So he was still drinking a cold drink, sipping out the straw, goes and he's like, here we go. So I said, I'm really sorry. He stole girls' panties. And he looks at me and he goes, I didn't steal it. I thought I left it.
Oh, shame.
So I said, okay, well,
but that's innocent.
No, completely innocent.
But if your children are big, some people have a problem. Are you raising thieves? I love that.
We go to Dis-Chem and he picks up a mini bottle of Dettol and he'll walk around the whole of Dis-Chem holding it. But now this is obviously when he was smaller. And then get in the car and he's sitting in his booster seat or whatever and he's still holding the bottle of Dettol. And I look back at him, but I think I had put so much fear in him that he was like, oh my God, I started crying and he's like, there's cameras, I'm going to get arrested, we have to go back and pay. And I'm like, my boy,
it's Jesus.
I just want to fucking get home, And I was like, you know what, we've got to do the right thing. Turn around, go back, gave him the money, went to the till, paid for the bottle of Dettol. So Levi's really scared of he doesn't realize he does it, but he's scared of consequence. Not all my kids are like that. But anyway, fun times. I could tell so many different stories, but I'm actually scared of getting reported. I swear.
You're putting it out there. But guys, we will end this podcast on that lighter note of, are you raising thieves? I love it.
I want to know, am I the only person that feels like, and I'm not, guys, please, honestly, everything in context. I'm not mocking bipolar humans. Am I the only person that feels like a tripolar mom? Am I the only person that punches and swears at her kids when need be and then over cuddles and loves?
That's psycho behavior.
Spoils them because they deserve it and then afterwards, geez, when is it enough?
But do you know that that's not nice to do that to your children?
What do you mean?
Be nice 1 minute and then fuck them up the second.
No, obviously it goes in with whatever's going on the day.
Shame.
We can have rock and roll times and everything's great, but there is a line. There's a limit, there's boundaries.
Kelly.
I'm only saying
Kelly.
Whatever the behavior is, there's a consequence for it.
I think you
and listen,
are not as bad as you make yourself out.
Children raised without consequence become adults without responsibility.
That is true, but your children are very well mannered.
Very well mannered.
I love your kids.
Because they get beaten. No, I'm joking.
Let's just end this podcast because we're going to sit here and go for hours.
That's basic morals and stuff, though.
Let's end, Kelly.
There's nothing wrong with teaching your children how to say please
podcast.
And thank you and.
I love you, but we have to end. We're going over time. Thank you all for coming and listening, not coming, watching. What, Kelly?
See you later. I felt like we were on